citizens of BeerTube, arise on your feet or on your knees. It's the amazing Samuel Adams Sparkling Ale, introduced in 2015, available in the Winter Variety Pack. This bottle says best before April of 2016. 4.8% alcohol, 20 international bitterness units. This beer is made with a blend of two-row pale barley malt, acidulated malt, Hallertau hops, Tettnanger, and Spalter. And if you look at the Samuel Adams lineup on the Boston Beer Company or the Samuel Adams brand website, you'll notice a pattern with the ingredients, I think, or patterns. It gets a very good score on Beer Advocate with only 13 ratings. It gets a 41 out of 100 on Rate Beer, a 58 out of 100 for the style, not too positive, with 15 ratings. Okay, let's check it out. As you can see, not a whole lot of people have sampled it. Have sampled it and written about it, or videoed about it. Okay. Didn't work too easily. All right. I was reading some written reviews, and they were They were talking about and they were saying this is a glass to use on Rate Beer. They were saying this would be one you could use. They were saying that it had cream ale aspects or notes to it. I said cream ale, and I've had the New Glarus Spotted Cow. I believe that's their cream ale. Of course, famous ones like Genesee, which may be the most famous cream ale, which I really enjoy. Can't take too much of it, but I enjoy it. Narragansett cream ale, which I not enjoy. Little Kings, which I don't enjoy either, with its odd metallic thing going. The Tchefuncte cream ale, oh yeah, that one's really good, but for $10.99 a six-pack or $9.99 a six-pack in some stores, I'll just go with Genesee. Not that I can ever get it here anymore. Slightly hazy. I see some fine particulate matter, but it's very fine. It's bubbly. It's golden. I don't know if it's really sparkling. If I think of a sparkling beer, I'm thinking more of Miller High Life, but this is, I guess, sparkling. I don't know. Kind of a basic label design. Maybe they're trying to make it look old, an older design. I don't know. But anyway, let's check it out here at 8:15 a.m. It has an interesting yeast. The head wasn't too thick. We'll say a moderate head. It has a yeast component. It's now when I noticed when Dixie Beer, after Katrina, their brewery was so ransacked, so they moved their production eventually up to Monroe, Wisconsin, where it's produced today. The Dixie line of beers, and that's Minhas Craft Brewing, a producer of infamous bad beers. But you'll notice one thing about Minhas. Well, one thing is that you won't be able to stomach anything they make, except for the Dixie beers that I've tried, and those had this peculiar house style that I noticed Minhas has with the yeast. About the only good thing they have going for them. And this has that. It really is a cream ale type thing. It is reminding me more and more of Genesee cream ale from Rochester. Even more so in the flavor. There's a lemony aspect. There's that overriding yeast note. It's not so much, now the Genesee cream ale has that Duncan Hines cream cheese cake icing flavor. This is not so much into that, or whatever, however you say that sentence, but it's kind of like that. So there's a spiciness. There's the yeast note. There's a mild bitterness just for balancing. It's not a bitter beer, okay? I don't know who would drink this and think it's bitter. It's not too sweet. It's bready, or more like cracker, in that. And cream ale is very difficult to describe. You really have to try it. Someone cannot explain it to you. You have to try it. Light to medium mouthfeel and a pretty crisp, dry, and clean finish. 4.8. That falls in line with your cream ales, although Genesee I think is 5 point. I didn't check any notes or anything. What is it? 5.1? 5.2? It's a little stronger. It's definitely got prickliness and bubbliness in the mouthfeel, so that does fit there. No kind of sediment. It kind of reminds me of this, and I grabbed the can already because I thought it might have some characters similar to this Ballantine ale, which apparently was sold in Louisiana over 40 years ago, maybe even less than that. I've never seen it. Falstaff Brewing Company, yep. Falstaff did buy Ballantine, and then Pabst turned around and bought Falstaff. So, but I bought, whenever I go to New York City, I'll buy this, cans or bottles of various sizes, and this is similar to that. Very similar. Probably a little richer, maybe a little more refined. Maybe, I'm saying maybe, because the Ballantine ale is really good, and I find it's especially prominent in the Bronx for whatever reason, and maybe Upper Manhattan. I'm going to say A minus. At the lower end of excellent, although, well, no, just I'll stick with that. A minus, an excellent beer to an extent, not going to rock your world, but definitely worth trying. I think it is worth trying. Don't skip it. Get that variety pack, okay? So, oh, I thought I had something else here to show you, but I don't. All right, next time I'll show you that football preview from 1988 magazine. All right, so le bon temps roulé, an excellent beer, and I'm going to end this review by saying y'all come on down to southeastern Louisiana. Excuse me.